welcome back to music. If you have been doing music with me on your computer for a while, this might look familiar to you. This is a music map for the song Morning Mood by Edvard Grieg. If it doesn't look familiar to you, that is a-okay. You can still follow along with us and you will be able to do everything we're doing today. If it is familiar to you, if you've already done it, that's great. This will just be kind of a review of something you have already learned. That's going to prepare us for what's coming up in the coming weeks. Now, in just a minute, I'm going to press play on the beautiful piece, like I said, called Morning Mood by Edvard Grieg. And I'm going to take my arrow, see my arrow right up here, and I'm going to follow along with this music map. Your job is to take your finger and hold it up to your computer screen and trace along with my arrow while I trace these shapes on the page. Learning to follow along with your eyes, what you're hearing with your ears in the music is a really, really important skill in music. So that's what we're going to be practicing today. But you're not just going to be following along with your eyes and your finger. You are also going to be thinking. You're going to be thinking about how does the movement of this arrow or the movement of my finger, how does that match the movement of the music? How does what I am seeing match what I'm hearing? So get your fingers up and ready to go. I'm going to press play. We're going to do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The first 2 times, I'm going to do it with you completely. The third time, sometimes I'll be tracing with you and sometimes I won't. Your job is going to be to see if you can trace the whole thing even when I stop. And after all 3 times, you're going to get to move on to the next page and listen to the song on your own and see if you can trace it without my help. Here we go. Song number 1. Morning Mood by Edvard Grieg. Did you notice we went back to the top? Back to the top of this page. Isn't that a beautiful piece of music? It sounds like a morning sunrise to me, and I love it. Oh, I'm not ready quite yet to do it again. What did you notice? Think about, did you hear anything repeating? Did you see anything repeating? Did you notice this shape? Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, happened all over the song. It happened here. It happened a lot down here. It happened on every single page. We have that ba-da-dum, 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 bum, ba-da-da-da. It happens all over the song. Did you notice that some things move fast and some things move slow? Some things move in really big ways. Some things move in really small ways. Let's do it again. Pay attention. Remember, you're trying to notice how what you see matches what you hear. Get your fingers ready and let's trace it again. All right. Thank you so much for tracing. Do you think that you are ready to do this without my help? We'll do it one more time where I'm going to kind of help you. I'll be there with you sometimes, but sometimes while we're tracing, I'm just going to stop. I'll pull my arrow away from where we are, and your job is to continue tracing on your own and see if you can make what you are tracing match what you're hearing. After we do it one more time, or I'm kind of doing it with you, then you'll get to go to the next page and do it totally on your own without my help. Here you go. Here's time number 3. I'll start with you. Keep going. Go back to the beginning. Keep going. And down here. Page 2. Keep going. And back to the beginning of page 2. And page 3. Keep going. Nice and slow. Keep going. Really slowly. Keep going. How'd you do? Now it's your turn to try to do it on your own without my help. If you're having a really hard time, you can always come back to this page and watch this video again to get help and to be able to see how it works again. But I bet if you just give it a couple tries, you will be able to trace this all on your own. So go ahead and go on to the next page and give it a try.